Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a new announcement from DICE. They're announcing a new 3-day long performance playtest. On top of that, of course, we have new leaks to cover, and there are a lot of them, unsurprisingly. And allow me to pose this question right at the beginning of the video. If there are this many leaks with these limited playtests that we already have going on right now, how insane are the leaks going to be during a 72-hour constant uptime period? We shall see in the coming days. So let's get into this stuff. If you do enjoy the content, drop a like in the video. That would be much appreciated. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you do want to follow Battlefield 6. And if you've never come by a stream, I have streamed Battlefield daily for 7 years this May. So if you want to follow a real Battlefield channel that doesn't just come back to the game during hype periods, this is the channel for you. Now, about what DICE had to say, they announced a pre-alpha server test. It is performance for these servers they're going to be testing, and it begins on May 23rd. This test is going to be a test over the weekend. It's going to last for 72 hours, and apparently it is going to be for Europe, North America, and select regions of Asia. This test will be invite only, okay? So be sure to check your emails, guys. I have a feeling for a long test like this, they're probably going to send out a large amount of invites, so maybe some of you that always say you don't get invites will finally get invites. The details on what their focus will be during this playtest are as follows. Quote, our primary focus for this test will be to verify server performance and stability with increased player counts throughout a full weekend. During this time, we'll have a select group of maps and modes available to play. And then they go on to say that this test will last for 72 hours. One funny thing that actually a viewer of mine pointed out is that a lot of people that are being invited to these playtests are probably too bad to even tell DICE if the servers feel good or not. And I have to say, he has a point there. He kind of really does. Do you guys feel as though, if you're a, quote, Battlefield veteran, or, easier terms is, if you played a lot of freaking Battlefield games, and you have thousands of hours in the franchise, do you feel as though those people should be weighted more in the invite priority? Because we've all seen the leaks. Some of these people playing this game don't even seem like they've ever played a first-person shooter ever before in their entire life. And I don't think it's ridiculous to point that simple fact out, because how are they possibly going to deliver Battlefield with the feedback they are looking for? The feedback from those players can't be detailed. It just can't. They don't understand how to play the game. So let me know if you feel a little glossed over when it comes to invites. And I know some people are going to say, well, Enders, they can't just invite everyone with 1,000 hours, because then people will complain, oh my god, there's favoritism going on. But I don't know. When it comes to this Battlefield game, when it comes to the feedback, I feel like there maybe should be some favoritism when it comes to invites. That's just my opinion, though. But back to the rest of this announcement, the schedule for this 72-hour playtest is Friday, May 23rd at 10 a.m. CEST, and a gradual entry into the playtest will take place. And apparently, once the playtest is over with, permission to play the playtest will be revoked. I find it interesting that they would mention that, because you kind of just assume that would happen, but does that mean that this is a one-time invite only, and if you're invited this time around, you're not going to be able to play the future playtests? I don't know. That would be interesting. But I also think it would piss a lot of people off, so let's hope that is not what that actually means. Another point I want to just say here, before we get into the rest of the leaks, is where the hell's the trailer? I'm fully aware the Summer Games Fest is actually pretty close, and we're probably going to get a trailer within June, but I feel like they should be on the double with this trailer. Like, if it's close to being finished, finish it tomorrow, because there are hours of 4K 60 FPS gameplay on YouTube and Reddit now, and people know what the game looks like, and actually have a pretty good idea how the game plays now, even though it's in Battlefield Labs. So in my opinion, on the double with that trailer, because let's be very clear, absolutely nothing is a secret. Now then, on to the leaks. This time around, we have some interesting new things that I don't think has been mentioned in any of my previous videos. So apparently, upon starting a match in the new Battlefield, we will have new match intro animations. These animations appear like you are standing next to your squad mates, and you push a soldier aside to sort of get into the front of the line of things. And overall, it does seem like you're just a bunch of soldiers next to each other, trying to get ready for the battle that is going to take place in the game. I think this is pretty welcome, but I do have to say, from the footage of this animation, it seems extremely buggy. The top comment of the Reddit post featuring this animation is, "That looks fantastic, just release it just like that." to give you an idea of how horrible the animation really looks right now. So that needs a lot of work. The next thing I'm going to mention are for those of you that are worried that you're going to be forced to play some sort of named operator character in the next Battlefield title. I've seen a lot of that, especially on my class video, which I will link in the description if you have not seen that video. Apparently there is a quote-unquote nameless grunt option, or some sort of just default soldier skin you can select to play as. So make no mistake, it appears as though DICE does understand that people just simply don't fuck with the operator/specialist named characters. And I, for one, am very happy to see that because no one cares, right? And I've had this opinion for a long time, even stretching all the way back to 2042. Give the people what they want when it comes to this. Stop forcing operators and named characters down people's throats. We don't want it in a Battlefield game. And the last thing I'm going to address in this video is there was a thread of a leak a couple days ago, and it was discussing the blood splatter when you shoot enemies in Battlefield 6 and whether or not people were a fan of it. Surprisingly, the response to this was actually pretty scattered. Some people were commenting that it's just pre-alpha nonsense and there's absolutely no point in worrying about it, which he's probably right on that. Other people were divided between, this is cool and helps visibility, and then the other side of it was, this is cartoonish and, immersion, that sort of crowd. I think I'm on the side of, this is a pre-alpha and we really shouldn't worry about it. I just don't think it's something we even need to discuss right now. But feel free to let me know what you think in the comments section. And that is going to wrap it up for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you as always for watching the content. Let me know what you think about these shorts that I've been uploading recently. I've started uploading on TikTok and on my YouTube channel shorts page to prepare for Battlefield 6 because I always felt as though that I'd never utilized shorts correctly, so trying to do that right now. If you did enjoy the content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Join the Discord. All links are in the description, especially for my stream. In just a couple days now, it'll be 7 years straight of me streaming Battlefield games every single day. Don't ask how I did it. Just make sure that the next game is worth it, EA DICE, okay? Because it's been 7 years of everyone waiting for you to pull your head out of your ass. And I think everyone's tired of it. So that's going to wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to the long-time, really dedicated core viewers. You guys are insane. I'm sure some of you watching this video maybe have watched me ever since I started uploading on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. I can't believe I've been doing this stuff for that long. It's been a wild journey, and I can't wait to actually see what happens with the next game. I will see you guys in the next video.